Oh my god, chat, I've done voice training for the last 2 days. Can't recommend it. It's an awful lot. Results, I'm not going to talk, but I did accept a delivery. There were 2 deliveries, I had one after the other. I was not guy moding at the time. I ordered like bread and cheese separately because I was silly. First guy, I just like grabbed the cheese off him and, you know, I had the typical reaction that everyone has when they meet me and they hear my voice. Or at least delivery drivers that have just like, all right, here's your food. Just, all right. Yeah, just a little awkward. Or like they've just seen something they shouldn't have sort of reaction. And then the second one,
F1nn,
just had to give them like a hey-ya.
Because
you
of
know,
you,
like,
I've
hi
learned a
and
lot
thank
about
you.
my sexuality.
Much bigger smile from, much better reaction from the second guy. After doing the voice just a little bit for just saying hi and thanks. I just want to thank you because I've learned a lot about my sexuality. Oh, fuck yeah. I guess I'm a good exploratory start, eh? That's a thing for a few people. I've heard that a fair bit. I do wonder what people's actual reaction is to me. Like, I want to know what's going through their heads. Because there's so many people a lot of people that will come in and say like, oh, you're like an awakening, like a sexual awakening for me in a lot of ways for like their, you know, non-heterosexuality. I'm really interested in what that's like
Always happens when I pick up a package in femme clothing. Getting the I know what you are look lamau.
Yeah, pretty much. It's semi-random too. There was a thing Ashley said that I might have stuck in my head forever. And also I saw it on a TikTok recently, that might be why it's in my head. But you have schemas, like something that's like if you think about a guy, you have default guy in your head. Default, you know, whatever pops into your mind first. And you have one for women, men, dogs, cats, stove, can, whatever. You have a default version of that called a schema. Whenever you meet someone, you kind of automatically put them into one of those little boxes. So if you can get as close to the default schema of woman like as possible, if you get, you know, more edging towards woman than man, then you're gonna go into that one. And then it's gonna take something to pull you out of it. And for me, that's my voice. People go like, oh, never mind, I got it wrong. But sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's just either they're fine with or they just mask a reaction of like, this is like a trans woman or someone cross-dressing or something, and they mask it really well. But when I've done, like, I guess literal, like cross-dressing, just literal drag, people's reaction would like very noticeably, like it's a noticeable reaction. Nowadays, it's kind of like a, you can see them thinking, like you can see their eyes go blank a little bit. But before they'd have a bit of like a edging, you say, go on, they'd have more of a reaction. More like immediately expressively shocked. And that's stopped. So that's kind of cool for me. Is it weird that we gender people we see? Like, why? No, that's not weird. That's wired in. That's default, man. Your brain's naturally gonna go like, it's gonna try and put people in, you do that for everything. Like if something's a threat or something, I don't know, I'm going like real caveman brain, like how you evolve. You're not gonna be, unless you've got a lot of brain power going spare and you're really autistic and you're just getting raw data, raw just information in, and you're trying to interpret all of that in one go and all of it's about the same level of, you know, of importance. But typically people go like, if someone's walking towards you on the street, their brain's gonna put you into a box of if you're a threat or not, if you're a bit of a danger. Society has conditioned us to gender people. I couldn't tell you why we gender people, but my guess is that it's just some like mating thing. Can I breed this? Yeah. Your brain's constantly searching out things that it can fuck. That's about it. It's gotta be that form of tribalism. Well, I mean, there's like in-group, out-group things. There's like, is it one of us or is it one of them? Your brain's kind of always doing that. The classic manipulation thing is like, establish a common goal between someone and then establish yourself as the person to make that goal happen. You're just constantly trying to, your brain's constantly trying to relate to people or figure out what someone's about. It makes sense that you just gender people and put them into a box. Guy see TNA and thinks must breed. Look, if people aren't staring at me on the street and thinking in their head, I can fuck that, I'm doing something wrong. Does the outfit even go hard if you don't look breedable in it? I'd argue no. I'd argue change clothes.